Hi, today from the beautiful island of Mallorca in Spain. Today we'll be talking about leverage. I will tell you about the 4 levers that we use in business. The 4 most important levers, what it is, you will find after the break. Leverage in business, what is it about? I will give you my definition of leverage. Leverage is every tool you use in a business that allows you to achieve more in shorter time with less work. And every entrepreneur starts actually in a state where he thinks with all his knowledge, all his capabilities, all his resources, he will be able to conquer the world. He will realize his vision, his ideas, and build a great, wonderful business that will rule the world. But after years, and it was the same in my case, you will find out that you are limited, that your time is limited, your own capital is limited, that your capabilities and your knowledge and maybe your reach is limited, and that people who are able to use leverage, other companies, other businesses that use leverage, they just achieve much more in lesser time. They outcompete you, and you can't compete against them because they just have better tools, better possibilities with their strategy by using leverage. And now let's come to the 4 different levers that you can use in business. Let's start with the probably most known and maybe most overvalued. It's money. One of the most important skills of billionaires is the so-called OPM, other people's money. This is the ability to raise money, to attract money, and to employ capital, to employ other people's money, to scale your business, to multiply your effects, your performance in your business enterprise. And of course, it is very important. Some things you may need to work for years, maybe for decades, to achieve, to get as much money in order to employ some tools, to buy some stuff, some equipment. Maybe you will need to employ experts, highly skilled workers, and so on and so on. Maybe you will need to have a real estate factory or something in order to manufacture something. So for some things you really need money. But on the other hand, there are a lot of startups, and I get many emails asking me for money from people who didn't do anything, and they think the money will solve their problems. They think the money will do the work for them. And of course it's not true. You need to do your work, you need to do your homework, and money can only help you if you know how to employ that in order to speed up your business model. And many billionaires say, you know, if your enterprise, if your company doesn't make money without money, it will not make money with money. So money will not help you to become profitable and to have a business model and processes that you need to employ in order to be able to make money. So money, the first leverage. The other leverage that you will be aware of sooner or later is time. Your time is limited. Everybody has only 24 hours a day. And if you think you can squeeze any amount of tasks in 24 hours in your day, you will end up in a dead end. A friend of mine, Lirio Parisotto, a Brazilian billionaire, told me, if you are a doctor and want to become a billionaire, stop working a doctor. That means don't sell your time. If your ability to earn money depends on the time you have in your disposal, your earning ability is limited. So in order to scale time, in order to leverage time, what can you do? You can employ processes in your company. You can simplify your business model. But there is only so much you can achieve with time management, with improving your productivity. Then the next step is, of course, to employ other people. For that, you may need money, of course, or you may need a business model that will let the people earn the money for themselves. Then, what else you can do? You can, of course, buy systems. You can buy computer systems that will automatize some of the tasks. Maybe you can eliminate some of the tasks by improving your business model. Maybe you can even buy artificial intelligence systems that will eliminate the need for human interaction or maybe human work in your company or in that process. So there are a lot of methods, a lot of things you can do in order to employ the leverage of time. But you need to be aware of that, right? In our modern world, time is more important than money. So people or companies that are able to do the same task in less amount of time, they will outcompete the other companies that aren't that performant, that aren't that fast. You are, of course, invited to share other types of levers that you employ or you have heard about. Let's discuss that in the comments below. I invite you to research, to do your homework and think of the levers that you can employ in your business. And today I will give you one more lever that I identified for me as very important. This is the reach. Because as a person in everyday life, you are able only to communicate maybe and to exchange thoughts, ideas with only limited amount of people. You can meet only so many people, you can talk to only so many people one-on-one, and so on. But of course there are tools that you can employ in order to scale this, to lever the amount of people that you can communicate with, that you can reach with your message, with your products, maybe with your services. And of course it is all about marketing, it is all about advertisement. You can see the Mediterranean behind me. How can you do that? Of course you can use different platforms to spread your message. Like I'm using here YouTube. You can use YouTube, you can use other social media platforms. You can buy advertisement. You can use different marketing techniques to scale, to leverage your reach. You can also use others people communities and others people reach in order to leverage your message, the amount of people you can reach by using their communities, by using their range, so to say. The traditional way to do that is to use TV stations, to use radio networks, but of course there are a lot of more modern way to do that. This is social media, this is internet, so there are a lot of tools that you can use within this leverage. That's it for today. I hope you like this video. If yes, give me a thumb up. If not, thumb down. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this video with your loved ones, with your friends. One day they will thank you for that. I talk here a lot about business, about doing great, impossible things in your life and business. I talk here about billionaires, about the best entrepreneurs in our world today, how they think and how they act. So if you like this video, you will certainly like my other videos. I invite you to watch them. That's it for today. I wish you a fantastic day. Let's do something extraordinary today.